Almost every day, I fight a battle that most people will never see. And the worst part is, it doesn't matter if I'm safe. Somehow, my brain has the ability to convince me that something terrible is going to happen. If you've never lived with anxiety, you might think it's just worrying too much. And believe me, I honestly wish it were that simple. You see, I live with anxiety, depression, and PTSD. And just to live a somewhat normal life, I take more than 10 different medications. And even with all of that being said, there's days when my anxiety makes me believe it's stronger than I am. That's how powerful anxiety can be. Here's what many people don't understand about anxiety. It doesn't have to have a reason to show up. When I wake up in the morning, I can tell whether it's going to be a good day or a bad day just by how my nerves feel. If they're out of whack, I know it's going to be a bad day. I have this very uneasy feeling. Then my mind automatically starts asking, what if something bad happens today? What if I lose everything? What if I can't handle what's coming? You see, those are the thoughts that take over my brain, regardless if I want them to or not. That is my life every day. That's also the part that's so hard to explain. Think of it this way. Imagine your house is on fire. Your body is overcome with fear. Your heart is racing because you're in this fight or flight mode. Now, imagine feeling that same fear, but there's no fire and nothing is chasing you. Nothing is happening, yet your brain screams that you're in danger. That's what anxiety feels like for me. If you've never gone through it, it's almost impossible to understand. I hear someone say, oh, just calm down. And I think to myself, believe me, if it were that easy, I would have done that years ago. This is why I wanted to make this video. It wasn't to worry anyone, but it was to help people understand what this battle can really feel like. One of the hardest parts is feeling of doom. You carry fear around with you all day, not knowing when something awful is about to happen. It's something you can't see, you can't touch it, but it feels so real. Sometimes the feeling is more real than the world around me. Carrying around that kind of fear is absolutely exhausting. Not only does it steal your energy, but it steals your joy. Sometimes it steals your hope. Then you sprinkle in a little depression and then PTSD joins the fight. Now here I am trying to manage all three at the same time. Yes, my life is an absolute train wreck. And you wonder why my doctors have me taking more than 10 different medications. They don't get rid of my anxiety. What they do is they help me manage enough so I can keep moving forward. Some days, that's enough. Other days, it's still one of the hardest battles I've ever fought. But here's something I've learned. Just because anxiety is loud doesn't mean it gets the final word. I've had days where all I wanted to do was stay inside because of the fear that felt overwhelming. But I still took one small step. Sometimes that step was getting out of bed, taking a shower. Sometimes it was simply making it through another bad day. Those little victories matter. And if you're watching this and you've never dealt with anxiety, I hope this gives you a small look into what it's really like. And if you're watching this because you're fighting the same battle, I want you to know something. You're not weak. You're fighting a battle that many people will never fully understand. The fact that you're still here means you've already survived every anxious day you've ever had. And that is something to be proud of. This isn't the end of my story. I'm still learning. I'm still healing. Some days are better than others, but I refuse to let anxiety write the ending for my life. If this video helped you understand anxiety a little better, or if it made you feel a little less alone, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your story. And if you want more honest talks about anxiety, depression, PTSD, and my journey through mental health, hit that subscribe button. Because sometimes the strongest thing we can do is remind each other that we don't have to fight this battle alone. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.